Y'all, sorry, hang on 2 seconds. Get my girl back. Get my girl back. There she is. She's here. All right, fam. Hi. I don't know who is here yet. I can't see the chat because let me see what happens if I move you down. Oh no. Nope. Nope. I'm so scared to move you, Ash, because is anyone here? Break Bullets is here. Okay, like Ashley. All right, she's in the chat. Can you see the chat, little mama? Okay, she can see it. She can see it. I might have to go. Ooh! Okay, can you just talk for me, Ash, so we can make sure that we can hear you? Oh, goodness gracious. The sound isn't working. Hang on, guys. Wait, guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just hang on, fam. I'm just going to have to check if it's. I don't know how else to do it. You're just going to have to wait 2 seconds. Is it set to the right thing? Multi-output device. Okay. Hang on, fam. Hang on, my dear, dear friends. Ash, can you speak for me again, baby? Okay, I can't hear you. Sorry, guys. Have you got your mic on? Have I got my mic on?
I was muted. That's really embarrassing.
Oh, that's what I was like, damn.
I was like, oh no.
No, it's all good, girl. No worries.
That is so embarrassing.
No, girl, I'm glad it's not me. I'm glad it's not me. It's okay. Oh my God. All these beauties are in chat, you guys. I'm so excited. This is such an exciting stream today. I have an enormous mug of a pink mug of coffee because I'm so excited to talk to Ashley. I'm going to interview this beautiful girl today because I have a lot of questions for her. She's part of a community that I have come to know about through my moderator, Simply Santasia. Damn, the following sound is so loud. Is it loud for you, Ash? Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it, but it's okay.
Oh, okay. I'm like, whoa. Lexi Carroll followed. Ms. Neon Light followed. I can't even say this one. In Y Quins has followed. Bulazar. We got so many people in chat. I'm so excited to talk to you guys. So first and foremost, I'm just going to do a tiny little bit of admin stuff today for you guys, real quick. So, guys, if you're not already, follow along. Join the Discord. I started a Discord called Miranda's Babes. So I would love it if you guys would join that community because my Discord is going to be the best way to communicate. And I'm going to be doing all of my announcements and stuff on there. So join my Discord, follow along on my socials. I'm going to put my socials in the chat for you guys. Oh, God, I've got to stop touching things because honestly, the socials link will come up. Ashley lived through an experience of the past 15 minutes where I panicked about how this was going to work and whether we were going to be able to do it because I'm so terrified of Discord and technology. But we got through it. Exactly. Brave Bullet says, I love how Ashley keeps becoming. You guys know I'm so bad with tech, you guys. So follow my socials; they'll come up in the chat. And also join my Discord. I would love to have you guys. Guys, real quick before I start this interview with this beautiful girl in front of me, next to me, alongside my head, I just want you guys to know that I have once again changed my Tuesday stream. I don't think the time is working. I think me doing it at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so 6 p.m. in LA, is actually not the best time for it for you guys and for everyone else. I think doing it at this time would be better. So I am going to start doing Terror Tuesday, my horror movie review stream on Tuesdays at 1 p.m. I will announce that in the Discord instead of 6 p.m. I know I've fucking changed it 400 times, but get on board, baby, because I think this is going to be the last time I change it. My Wednesday stream is going to continue to be at this time. So, hey, Spirited Away Kid said, "What's the Discord?" Ashley is going to become the chat again because I'm going to comment it in the chat, and then Ash will come back. There she is. She's back. Okay, so just checking it's not my mod texting me. Okay, so Orange Dee, hi darling. Hi, I have a pink mug today. So yeah, so there's a couple of changes on that end. The movie that we're going to watch next week is going to be The Babysitter. It is on Netflix. You might have already seen it because it actually came out kind of recently. Now, first and foremost, I have this beautiful girl in front of me. Her name is Ashley. She's a part of a community of girl gamers within Twitch. And they are called, is it Ghoul or Gal? Ghoul, right?
It's ghouls, yeah.
Ghouls. Okay, so I've got a bunch of questions. I'm going to be looking sort of like down to my right at the computer. I have another computer screen in front of me, just so you know. But so first of all, Ash, tell me about you. Tell me something about you.
Well, again, I'm Ashley. Hello. People know me online as like Clown, and yeah, um, some games I play are like Valorant,
Yeah,
League of
any.
Legends.
Yeah.
Yeah. I play a lot of Sims. An unbelievable amount of Sims. And then I love story games so much as well. They're the best to me.
Okay, cool. Guys, some people in the chat are saying that the Discord link that I put in doesn't work. So if you guys go to my Instagram or my TikTok, the link in my bio works. Just for clarification. Okay, so you're a gamer,
Mm-hmm.
and you go by Clown and also Ashley the Pug, is that right?
Ashley the Pug is my personal Twitch, yeah.
Okay,
So yeah, I mean, honestly, that name is like old. It's just there, but it works. So
Okay, cool. I got it. And so tell me about this server that you guys started. Like, are you an admin or a mod for the server? Like, what is your role in that community?
I am an admin for Ghouls, or like Ghouls. So it comes with like the job of just like talking to the other admins, talking to the other mods, and just like organizing the server in general.
Okay. And how did the group start? Like, how did you guys start? How long have you guys been around?
So the owner Ken, she started this server around March of last year. She started as kind of like a joke, just to have like this like little bubble, away from like the guys in the group or whatever, just of all girls. And it was that little bubble for a while. It's just she said it was like 15 people like max for the longest time.
Wow, how
Yeah.
funny.
And then our other admin Braves, she started posting like the link to the Discord and like TikTok comments, and that's how their first initial spike came, and that's when I came in around July. Um and then it was like 150 girls, and it was much bigger than the 15 they were used to, so that's when they started like organizing it and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, that's how Ghouls really blew up for the first time, was in July.
Okay. July of 2020.
2020, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So how many people are at in your community now? Like how many people are in the server?
Now it's around 1100.
Oh
We've
my
been having
god.
a bunch of spikes recently. Braves has done a great job with our TikTok. It'd be nowhere without TikTok. Yeah, and it's just crazy to see all of these people coming in, because like I said, it was 150 to 200 girls until like really recently, and then that's when we've been hitting like bigger milestones like 500, 1,000, and now we're at like 1100, which is like super duper big for us.
Wow. I love that. I love that. So what's the like goal of the community? Is it really just to create a safe space for women who want to play games?
Yeah, I mean, that's really it. It's just creating that safe space, and you don't have to like be a gamer to join. Like a bunch of people will join just to like chat or make friends. But yeah, like we advertise it as like a gaming server, but it's really like we don't define it as a gaming server. Like you don't have to play games to like stick around.
That's really cool. That's really cool. It's really interesting to me, right? Like, because I mean, you and me are different generations. Like, I guess you're a Gen Z.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I was like, are you even like younger than that? I don't even know. I don't know what the like ages of like whatever is, but like I'm a millennial, and I've also never really been a person that's like been I've never had a really strong online presence. Like I've never spoken to a lot of people online. I've never really been into social media that much. I maybe because I'm Australian, like I definitely think we were a little bit behind America in terms of like social media and stuff. And obviously now, like this is the most involved I've been in an online community in terms of my own server, and doing Twitch and TikTok and stuff. And it's so interesting because I wouldn't have. This is maybe not like I don't know if this is bad to say, but like I wouldn't have thought that you could really feel like people were your friends if you hadn't actually met them in person, but you really do feel like people are your friends. Like I really do feel like I'm friends with my mod. Like I talk to her so much, and like I have another friend, Zaki, who runs like this YouTube channel called Valorant Hub. Like I sincerely think of him as a close friend. Like I feel like I could talk to him about anything, and I've never met these people because we don't live in the same states and stuff. It's just so interesting how like you can actually form like real friendships and like support networks. It's kind of crazy. I don't know. I sound like an old lady, but I just didn't really know how real it could be.
Yeah, no, it's really crazy because yeah, I've been like playing multiplayer games for like the longest time, you know. I've met a bunch of people online, but like this server is really where I've like crafted like really good friends, you know, really tight friends, especially with the admins. Like, um, I know Braves and Squid like live like near each other, but I think they're the only two who have really like actually met each other in real life.
Mm,
So it's like this like group of like admins and mods. We live so far away from each other, but we are all like so close. And like it doesn't go for just the admins and mods. It's like even the girls in the server. I've met some like really cool like people. They're the sweetest, the nicest, you know.
hmm.
Um, and yeah, it's just really fun to be around everyone in the server.
Yeah. Guys, I'm seeing in chat that maybe my mic is not working super well. I don't know, y'all. We've been having so many issues, like with my setup. I truly, we sincerely, my moderator and I have gone through so much. The sound is not great. I don't know what's going on, but listen, we're just gonna get through it. I apologize. I really do if it's not great. As long as you can hear Ashley, that's what matters. And it's it might be a little bit muffled, but I don't know what else to say to you guys because yeah, as long as you can hear me at all, we'll just get through it. Also, shout out to Leslie Bear, my darling, for hosting me with one viewer. Also, want to shout out to Gabba for following along. I appreciate you guys. Elsie also followed. Brave Bullet subscribed at tier 1. Thank you so much for subscribing and following and all of those things. I really, really appreciate you. So just if you're just joining now, I'm speaking to Ashley, and she is one of the admins for a all girls or girl identifying, female identifying server that has 1,100 members, which is insane. Of girl gamers, and we love that. We'd love to see it. Okay, so tell me what goes into like running this server. Like what is involved?
Well, first, it's a lot of communication, lots and lots of communication with all of the other admins and mods, and even just the rest of the community to make sure they really feel safe and comfortable in the server. And then it goes into like brainstorming, like what can we do to make the server better, what events can we plan, what games can we host or whatever. It's, you know, all that basic stuff and making people feel a part and welcome of a community. But it also goes into like, you know, running our tournaments. That's a really big and that's a big thing. We're planning a League of Legends tournament right now, and in the past we've done two Valorant tournaments now. um and that just, it takes a lot of work gathering like information, how to build teams and make sure like everything is fair. And another big thing is our verifications, because we have to go in one by one with every new member to make sure um just to like verify them. It's just a vibe check, honestly. Yeah.
Ash, do you know what's so funny? So I think Braves was like, yeah, join the server, or something happened. This was like a couple of weeks ago, and I'm so bad with tech that I couldn't figure out how to join your server. Like I couldn't figure out how to do it. And Simply Santasia and I were trying to like. She was like, "It's okay." Like Simply Santasia is my mod. She was like, "It's okay. I'll get on a call with you and we'll like do it together." Because you have to do like the voice verification. Or,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, we go in one by one with every new member, and like I said, it's just a glorified vibe check just to make sure you're not a troll or anything, because that's really how we weed everything out.
That's so smart because do you guys
hmm
have men that try to join the community?
yeah, and it's really annoying. I've had a few guys try to like bribe me. They're like, "Can I pay you to let me in?" And I'm like, "No, you you,
What?
you can't pay me to get in."
Why do they want to
Um,
be in the group? Do they think it's
it's
going to be like girls being like yeah, here's a cute photo of me? Like, do they think it's like a
I think
metaphorical
they're
pillow fight? You know how they say pillow
probably,
fights?
yeah. They're just it's annoying. Yeah, like that's really why I made this server, is because the guys who like are really gonna like troll and just like be weird to like women are gonna like try to get into this server. And like for the most part, everyone's like super respectful. Like if a guy misunderstands, he comes into verification, he's like, oh yeah, whatever. Like we ask him the questions, and like no matter what you sound like or whatever, we have to ask, you identify as a woman. We don't judge, obviously, but when that person is like, I don't, it's like, oh yeah, so this server is like an all girls, and like guys are normally like nice about it, but then again, um people like the men who tried to bribe me that one time, it was the funniest experience. I wanted to like entertain them and play along with them, but I was tired of it. They were friends too. They came out at the same time. They're like, "Can I please bribe? Like, can I just send you money to let me in?" And I'm like, "No, you cannot."
Oh my lord in heaven. That's pretty sad. Join a server that is for you. Well, yeah, I think it's so great, and I I'm sure like I've experienced some. I mean, I don't play games, but I've had some people that we've had to ban from the chat. Overall, I would say it's been pretty good. My Twitch, I definitely get a lot of I was actually talking about this last week on Wednesday. I get sent like graphic photos on Instagram in my DMs. I've just learned to not to how Instagram blurs the image, like if it's from someone you don't know. So I don't obviously click on the image. Learned that the hard way, and I get trolls on my TikTok and stuff like that. So I just think it's like it's a part of internet culture, and it's a really, let's be honest, shitty part of internet culture. And so I think it's important that women, stick together and support each other and stuff, because there are a lot of great women in this community playing games. And I don't know, it's not just for boys, or for men.
Yeah, and what's called Ryan Diamond, or no, that's Squid. Sorry, Diamond Pillar. Like she just said in chat, we did have a space for like men, and they would have like restrictions to like one chat that was just for the guys. And then it just wasn't really active anymore, and we didn't feel the need to have them there. And like the amount of like women coming into the server was like becoming more and more, and we just decided to get rid of them. And they were like, I say it like that, but they were all like super duper nice. They were like, "Oh, bye guys, thanks for having me." But
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. No, it's like, and that's the thing. Like, I know that my community of the men that are in my community, that are in my Discord and are like in my on my Twitch, that people that watch me every week are like so nice and so sweet. So it really is a very small minority of people that ruin it for other people. We know that to be true. It's certainly not everyone, obviously, in the community, but it does suck that it's a small group of people that are making it difficult. And but it's important that there are spaces for everyone in the community, and this is something that you guys are creating for yourselves. So um ghouls, I always say it wrong, I always say gals.
yeah, no, ghouls. I mean, honestly, you're saying it fine the way you were saying it. It's just like another word for girls, honestly. I forgot how Ken said she found it, but it was like this meme, I guess, and she was like, "Oh, ghouls times three, ghouls, ghouls, ghouls."
Yeah, no, I love it. It's such a cute name. Okay, so I'm just trying to go through my questions. So what advice would you give to any girl that might be watching this, or anyone who identifies as female that might be watching this and thinking like, okay, you know, I want to start playing games. Like, how do you even start? You know, what is your advice?
um, it's honestly just do it. That's like the easiest way to put it is to just do it. Like gaming from the outside perspective seems like super intimidating because yeah, you see it as this like really toxic community. Everyone's like super mean. They're not really nice to each other. Like you have to be good at a game to like have fun. That's what it looks like. But I mean, honestly, like being good like is fun, but it's like you don't have to be good to have fun.
Right.
Um
Totally.
Everyone starts somewhere. When Valorant came out, I was horrible. It was so bad. It was an
Hmm.
experience to learn. Um like same thing with every game. It's just you have to like go through that learning curve. And like honestly, it's worth it like going through that learning curve. And it's not just like multiplayer games that you can play. Like there's single player games, like story games or adventure games. Like the gaming world doesn't have to be just Valorant, just League of Legends, just Call of Duty. It's so
Hmm.
broad and it is like I said, it's intimidating to get into, but you just have to it's trial and error with what you think is fun and what you think you want to play. So, I mean, just dive into it and that's how I really started. It's just playing like solo player games and then going online. It's just yeah. You do it and then it you have fun.
Who do you main?
On Valorant. um, Funny story. I don't have a main. I play everyone, but I will say Skye is like my top three.
Oh,
But I have the most hours on Killjoy.
oh, Killjoy is really cool. God, yeah, there are so many great characters. I think everyone thinks that I like care if they've main Skye or not. I actually really don't. I'm like, it's fine. Like, I don't care. Like, yeah, I know she's kind of like a divisive character. Like, some people
Yeah.
don't like her.
Funny story. When Skye came out, I thought she was like the coolest character ever. I like worked so hard to get her as quick as I could. And then when I did get her, like like the birds, like the blinds,
Yeah,
I it was so hard for me to use them. I could not figure them out. And I would end up like blinding all of my teammates. I would play with my cousins, right? And I would just
uh,
like shoot it, and then like they knew I couldn't control it, so I had to like scream bird. I was like bird, and then that's when they knew to like look away because I could not control it for
yeah,
the life of me.
yeah. They have like PTSD just hearing blinded, blinded.
Yeah, 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 exactly that.
No,
And not even just my cousins. It's like every person I play with. They're like, God, I cannot stand Skye's blinds, and I'm like, I know.
yeah, everyone says it to me. I get like insane like messages on TikTok where they're like, "How does it feel to voice the worst character in the history of video games?"
People say that to you.
Yeah, and
Oh my God. Well,
they're like, "You have the worst character I've ever played." Like they say like really crazy shit. I just write back like when they write, "How does it feel to voice the worst character in the history of video games?" I write back, "Great."
ooh, as you should keep doing that.
I'm just like, go away. Like, I don't care if you think that. Also, as we're talking, I just realized that my top is inside out.
Well,
I
I
put
mean,
my
I didn't notice.
I put my top on inside out. I love that for me. Where is my cat? Is she? Oh, my cat is sitting directly behind me, and I'm like, oh, she's about to start some chaos. Hey, baby. Hi, sweetness. Hi. Do you want to come meet Ash? Come here. Come here, baby. Come on. She's feeling some type of way today, Ash. Come on. Come here. Come. Say hey.
Oh my God, hello. I love cats.
She's really, really cute. She's just a little sassy girl today. Okay, amazing. So, what are the rules of the server? Like, what kind of rules have you guys had to put in place?
I mean, honestly, it's just pretty basic. Just be a nice person. Don't be rude. Don't be mean. It's just as long as you're like a respectful person, like you, it's honestly like free reigns, right?
Hmm.
You can talk about whatever. It's just be nice, like be respectful of everyone. And it's like we have had incidents where people weren't, and like it's just like we talk to them, we work it out, and it works like 50-50. Where like they're like, okay, that's fine, and then they're like, no, and then we just end up like
Yeah, no, totally, right? Like most of the time
hmm.
it's like you can have a really logical, peaceful conversation with someone and it can be fine. What do you, this is not something that I plan to ask you, but I'm just interested. What do you plan to do career-wise? Like what do you hope to do?
Oh, so I'm not exactly sure if I can pinpoint what I want to do, but I do want to go somewhere in the fashion industry.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, right now I have like my own little shop on Etsy. I feel like that's just a great like experience thing for me. Um and yeah, I do want to like just somewhere where it's like middle ground in the fashion career industry, so it's like design and business because I really have like an interest in both sides.
Oh, cool. And what would you go to university to do a degree for that?
Yeah, I haven't researched as much as I should, I'll be honest. Like, I really should be researching more, but I do plan on going to college, yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's great. I love that. Um, we have 140-503 AM. I'm sorry if I'm saying these names right. I don't know how you want me to say them. Has used 100 bits a few times. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. I would love to buy Ash's drips. She makes the cutest sage earrings. Oh wow. Yes. Comment in chat like your Etsy or whatever, anything
Okay.
you want to use to promote yourself. We yeah, plug this Etsy. We would love to see it. That's
Let me
so
pull it up
cool.
for you.
Yeah, comment it. That's so cool that you do that. I was talking in my Discord today to some of my community, and I was like, what do you like? What are your like hobbies outside of gaming? And everyone has such creative spirits, and it's so interesting, like how creative everyone is. You know what I mean? I guess that makes sense. Like that the gaming community would be naturally like a very creative community.
Yeah, and I can tie that back to the server. There's we have like an art channel where people just like share like any art they make. It doesn't have to be like traditional art, it's just anything they make. And it's always like really cool to like see them and sharing everything and like sharing what they do. And like people other girls in the server will come in and be like, wow, this is so cute, this is so pretty, I love your art style. And it's so sweet to see everyone be so supportive of each other.
Yeah, it's so crazy to me. You do you know Leslie?
I
She's
don't
I think she's
think
in I think
so.
she's I don't know, I could be wrong. She may not be in your server, but I think she is. She's someone in my community. She's a Skye main and she made my emotes and like I'm just like because I only became affiliate a week ago. I became an affiliate.
Well,
Um
congratulations.
oh thanks mama because I've been doing I think I've been doing this for like 2 months now, so I'm kind of new to it. But yeah, it's just so crazy. Like she just like drew them, and then people send me drawings and stuff, and I'm like, what? Literally can't draw a stick figure. Like I'm not even kidding. Like this is the emote she made of me.
That is so cute. Wow. I love it.
She's in chat right now. Yeah, it's so cute. People are the best. All right, cool. So that's so interesting. I am excited to see where your career in fashion goes, Ash. Um,
Oh,
and so how has being part of this community like benefited you?
I talk about this so much. It's unbelievable. Any chance I get, I'll just be like, yes, this server like made me. Um so I yeah, like I said, I joined around July of last year, and I would say like back then I was like really timid, I was really shy, I wasn't the most um I was just like I wasn't who I am now.
Right, right.
Sometimes I would just like join the call and then like they're like, okay, I have to go, and I was like too scared to say bye, so I would just leave, you know.
Oh wow! And
Yeah, it
look
was
at
like
you
really bad.
now,
I
girl.
know.
Oh
So
my
proud of myself.
god!
But yeah, like now I'm like so open to like talking to people, and I just feel like so much more confident in myself. And like yeah, like other things like happen to me that like help me like become this person, but I really tie a lot of it back to the Discord server and having to like deal with like leadership skills. And when when it blew up again, that's like when I was like, okay, well now I have to like become like this Discord admin, you know. I have to like have a little bit of responsibility here, and like talking to like girls and just being welcoming is just, it really helps build my character a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love that. And I think it's also like I think people underestimate like how valuable responsibility is. You know what I mean? Like I think that
Yeah.
you step in like if you give someone a responsibility or like tell someone that you believe in them to do something, like I feel largely people step up and produce, you know what I mean? I think we all have it in
Yeah.
us to do that. So that's really great. I'm really glad to hear that your confidence has increased from this experience.
Yeah. And I stress that so much. Like every chance I get to talk about it, I'm like, yes, it was Discord that changed me as a person. And it sounds so weird because like some people from my school are like, what's Discord?
Hmm.
But you know, here I am. I'm like, yes, gaming has changed me.
Yeah. I mean, we all find it in different ways, you know, and I think like that's really cool. Like, I don't know. I guess I don't know that I've ever really struggled to find, like, I'm not saying I'm confident all the time because I'm absolutely not, but I think I was always very like outspoken. So I've never really had a period in my life where I was like, oh, I was shy. You know, like I've never really been a shy person. And I don't know why. Like I wasn't. I have friends that are shy, and I know it's like I kind of think it's cool to be shy a little bit, but
Oh yeah.
because I'm just like
Like
hi, hi. It's really too much, but anyway. Um, so I wanted to ask you what you know. I interviewed my friend Zachy about this, and him and I have a lot of conversations about the gaming community, and I wanted to ask you a question about the gaming community. You know, I think we're having an experience of social change right now, cultural change. A lot of things are happening on the back of BLM, the Me Too movement. Like, you know, we're all part of like a pretty significant social shift in history, and it's really, it's affecting entertainment and the gaming industry as well. We know that. So, like, how do you feel like the gaming community, given all of these things, can kind of like best support each other and like moving forward? Like, what do you think the best thing to do is?
I think the biggest thing is to just like be nice to each other. Like I said, like when you're playing online games and there's like a voice chat or a team chat, like anything where you can communicate with your team, it's free grounds to like say anything until someone like actually reports you and you get banned. But like anything can happen up until that point. um like the other night this guy was just like calling me slurs, and I was like, I'm not dealing with this. I know. I yelled at him after game and I reported him, so I hope he's banned. But it's
Yeah.
yeah, it's just so common. And I do believe that the gaming community is one of the most toxic communities out there, just because everyone is so unbelievably mean sometimes. But and that's like where it comes to, just like be nice, be the nicest person you can be online, be like understanding, because you know, like I said, like new people will come in trying out different games trial and error. You just have to be nice to them,
Yeah.
and that comes with like supporting them, like, oh hey, you could have done this instead of this, instead of just like yelling at them or whatever, like
Yeah.
some
I
weirdos would do.
really don't get that. You know, I do wed a lot of people on TikTok that post Skye themselves playing Skye. I'll do a duet of gameplay, and people go bananas and write like the craziest stuff, and I just like don't get it. I if someone's like learning something, I don't understand yelling at them or like I often wonder like are people like if you're that person that's like writing negative things, whether it's saying them in playing someone in a game or if you're writing negative things on social media, like I think you have to be operating from a pretty broken place to be trolling like that. Like you can't be doing good mentally,
Yeah. And
you
like I'll be
know?
honest, I'm not the most sane person when I play games. I get so angry sometimes. I'm like yelling in the mic when I'm doing bad. I know like the admins in chat can vouch for that. I can get really angry. But I always just I just rule number one for me is never take it out on someone else. Never
Right.
like if I'm if someone messes up, I'll be like, oh hey, you should have done this instead of this. Like I said, it's the nice thing, but I will never like yell at someone like, oh you suck. Like I'm not. That is rule number one for me is never take it out on someone.
Yeah, it's weird. I guess it's kind of like road rage, right? Like some people are just like you're in a car and someone cuts you off, and then people are like, and like you're just like, what? Like it's so hard, right? Like I think, and I have these conversations with so many people. Some of my best friends, they're influencers with really, really large platforms, much larger than mine, and they experience stuff, and it's like it's really hard to just like let some of that stuff go, you know? Like I think people need to remember that everyone's a human. Like don't hurt someone's feelings. Like and what you put out comes back to you, and like you want, you want to, if you want to get good vibes and positivity, then you got to give it. So I think like people need to remember that in the community, but it's yeah, I don't know how it's going to change. Do you feel like it's changing? Like do you feel like things are getting better?
I mean, I don't know if I can say because I do think it is like it's like less and less when I see people who are just like mean and not really like supportive of each other. But I mean, it's not 100% gone. It's not 50% gone. It's just it's there, but I feel like it is changing a little bit. But I did my first multiplayer game was League of Legends. I started playing that in fourth grade, and League of Legends is like known for being like the toxic community. It's just like mean and like gross. So like it was just like I played League for so long, up until like a few years ago, and I was like switching to other games. I don't know if that's just me getting off of like the worst like community, and switching to
Yeah.
another game and like where they're just nicer, or if this gets is actually like losing, um, if we're losing like meaner people.
Yeah, it's like yeah, and also you probably are slightly desensitized, do you feel?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like someone tells me like a slur in chat, and I'm like, okay, that's whatever. I know for a lot of new people, new gamers who have only been playing for like a year, less than a year, the I've seen like my friends have like mental breakdowns almost where they're just like so
Ah,
upset over like something someone said to them.
yeah.
But like for me, like I said, I've been like playing online games almost my whole life, so I'm just it doesn't face me anymore. I'm like whatever.
Right, right. I mean, that's like, yeah, and we don't want to sort of deter anyone who might want to join, and start playing games that's a girl, or identifies as a girl, whatever. Like, we don't want to deter them from playing because we want them to be a part of this community and they have like a really valuable place in this community. So it's a lot of positivity as well, if you can find your people. And I think like maybe yeah, joining Ghouls is a good place to start because then they can like come in and like have this little kind of like shelter or whatever. But just remember that anyone that talks, shit to you online, like I'm not necessarily saying this to you, Ash, because it sounds like you already know this, but if you're watching this and you're struggling with this, just remember that it's not a reflection of you. Like what people say is a reflection of them. So just don't take it on, and just know that you're great, and yeah, keep vibing.
And yeah, this server, or when you were saying that it's like a safe place for people to like come and huddle, it's like sometimes we get like messages from like girls. They're like, oh, I'm so glad you like made this server. I've met so many different girls, so many different friends, and it makes all of us like so happy. Like we'll send each other the screenshots of like girls send, and it's just nice because like I myself I've made some really good friends from the server, like the admins and just like regular like people in the community. Like I feel like I have like a connection with like a lot of them, you know,
Yeah.
and it's really sweet. And we love getting those messages. It's like it makes all of our days.
Yeah, no, totally. And like you don't know, like not you, but the proverbial you, like in life, you don't know like what a kind word or like you might think that your actions are kind of like meaningless. You know what I mean? But you don't know how they're affecting other people. Like just being nice to someone, you know, can make someone's day, can make someone feel so much better. Like smiling at someone or whatever. I have this thing where I try, you know, when I see a woman or a female and she's like wearing something that I like, or I think she's really pretty, or I like her hair or jewelry, whatever it might be, I have a rule that I have to say to her. Like, obviously, I don't know a lot of these people. Like, if I walk past someone on the street and I'm like, oh, that girl's really pretty, I have to tell her. Like, my rule is like always give people the compliment. And it's so awkward because I mean, I live in LA. So it's like, it's just awkward to just walk past a girl and be like, "You're really pretty,"
Yeah.
you know. And I'm like, "Oh God, she probably thinks I'm so weird." But then I'm like, but also like, you don't know. Like, she might be having a really bad day, and just hearing that might like really lift her spirits. And oftentimes, like, we think it's really obvious. Like, we think that person knows that they're really beautiful, or they know that their shoes are cool, or they've got a great personality, whatever it might be. But you don't know that that person knows that. People don't see themselves the way that other people see them.
Yeah, and you know, tying this back to the server again, we have this chat where like people will just like send pictures of themselves when they like feel pretty, or just you know in general send pictures, and again that's when like people are so supportive. They're hyping each other up. They're like, "This looks so good." Like the other day, I posted a picture of myself when I did my makeup for the first time in like years. And Squid, she was like, "Your eyeliner is so sharp," and I was like, "Thank you." I wasn't confident in it, but I'm glad you like it. Um, and it's like yeah, like girls will always like send pictures of themselves and then like almost immediately they're like hyped up, everyone's complimenting them, everyone's like showering them with love, and it's you know one of those things that like makes us really happy to look at, you know, just supportive girls supporting girls, yeah.
Oh, 100%. I just need to plug my laptop in. Hang on a second. What is going on? I thought it was plugged in. Oh, the other one's plugged in. Sorry, hang on 2 secs. Hang on. Hello. I'm back. I'm back, baby. Okay. Well, I think I've covered all of the questions. What are rules of the server? We've talked about how it's benefited you. Okay, I guess I wanted to say, do you have any questions for me? I don't know. I put that in my little list of questions that I sent you.
Yeah, I was talking to Ken about this last night. We went through
Mm-hmm.
the question together. We did have one question. It was like, what do you love most about being in the entertainment industry right now?
Ooh. Also, shout out to ex Julinax who just donated $10. Hope this helps fund your mic. You're so cute. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. What do I love about the entertainment industry? I'm not gonna lie to you. I and a lot of my friends have been struggling recently um to uh it's hard, like it's a lot of work, and it takes up a lot of my time, and sometimes it doesn't always pay off, and I feel sometimes like, and it's a lot of rejection and stuff, so it can be pretty hard. And I think myself and a lot of people right now are in a little bit of a negative headspace because the work isn't really around because of COVID. A lot of things have shut down, and a lot of jobs that would have gone to lesser known actors are being taken by big stars because they haven't worked for the past 12 months ish. So it's a really competitive, difficult time in the industry. The one thing that I will say is that, you know, when I first moved out to LA in 2014, there was a lot of pressure on me uh, to be very skinny and to meet a kind of unrealistic beauty standard. And also, yeah, I guess that pressure I feel is not there anymore as much. Like I feel that my size, even though I'm, you know, not necessarily, I wouldn't say I was a big girl, but like, you know, I'm still quite small, but like I don't feel as much pressure to be so skinny as I think that pressure existed a lot even like 6 or 7 years ago. And I think it's because of we just normalized more normal bodies now, and it's okay to be like a normal size. So I know that I have found that to be really positive. I don't know if everyone feels that way, but I definitely don't feel like there's as much pressure in LA to be as skinny as there was in the past. And I also think that the industry has really changed since the Me Too movement. And like there was a lot of pressure, you know, I don't think I was always on set being fully respected as a woman, especially as someone who has done nudity, who has done sex scenes in movies and acting and stuff. And I think that there's been a real shift towards protecting women and treating women fairly. And I think that we have more of a voice. So I do feel like there's been a massive change in the past 7 years of me living in LA as a woman, and I feel like safer, I think would be the thing to say. And it's weird because I never necessarily recognized that I felt unsafe. Like all of these things I just accepted. Oh, okay, like I guess it's I have to deal with this because I want to have a career in this industry, whereas now I just don't think I do. And so I do love that about the entertainment industry. I think that like it can be a reflection of like you know, social and cultural shifts, and I think that that's really cool. So that's a bloody long answer.
But I think it was really sweet and thought out. I like hearing that a lot. I'm really happy
Yeah,
that it's changed for you.
it's really funny because, you know, I've been acting since I was a kid, and I've always uh it's just it's you know, it's been a lot of pressure on me as a teenager to you know, look a certain way, and it's just it's affected my whole life. So it's really cool that I don't necessarily have that. And I thought about that recently, and one of my best friends is you know, I mean, very beautiful. And I kind of had that same conversation with her, and she was like, oh yeah, no, I feel the exact same way. I don't feel like I constantly have to think like, okay, you know, I'm a size 4, but do I need to be a size 2? It's like, oh, okay, should I? Like, the only way to achieve that kind of thing is like, you've got to starve yourself. And it's like, you know, you can't be doing that to people. So I feel like it's so much healthier. It's a much healthier headspace. And I was glad to hear that other people in my life felt that same way. Anyway, just love your body. So KGB administrator has followed. Thank you so much. Um, his name is Gasparo Franco. Okay. Happy birthday to your friend. All right, let me just check if I have any other questions that I want to ask you guys. I'm sorry if we haven't always acknowledged everyone in chat. Ash, do you have anything else that you want to say?
Um, Not that I can think of. No.
Okay, and so how do we find your server? How does anyone that wants to join, how do they find it?
They can get. Is it okay if I post the link in chat?
Of
Just
course.
there. Yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
God. Yes. Love that. Join the chat. She's posting it now. Join the server. Um
And then we also have like our TikTok. That's where the most people come in. I
really?
Yeah.
Let me find y'all.
Yeah.
Post
It's just
that in chat. I'm gonna look you up
yeah.
now.
It's just ghouls again.
Oh wait, I think I do follow you guys. Let's look. I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, we're friends. Yes. That's great. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, follow along. Dude, TikTok's like so great for
Yeah,
finding
it's
a
the best.
community.
And yeah, I mean it when I say we would be like nowhere without TikTok. I wouldn't be in the server without TikTok. We wouldn't have 1100 members if we didn't have TikTok. Like it really
Yes.
like changed everything for us. Yeah.
Joy, guys, I have TikTok as well, and I'm like low key obsessed with TikTok. It's just the best. So yeah, follow me on TikTok if you're watching this and you're not already following. Simply Fantasia. If you could put the link to my socials in. Oh, this shows. She bloody knows. She bloody knows. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram and Twitter. Oh God, so many things to follow me on. Someone just oh 140503 AM donated $10 for my mic. Love ghouls. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. So just to wrap things up, I just wanted to say follow Ashley. Check out her Etsy. Is it Etsy, babe?
Yeah,
I'll
Etsy and Instagram. I put it both in the chat.
put it in the chat. She's a little fashionista. So she's going to be a star. Just to remind you guys, if you aren't a part of my Discord, join my Discord. Follow me on all the socials. Starting next week, my stream times are going to be Tuesday at 1 p.m. for Terror Tuesday. I will be hosting a watch party in my Discord on Monday, where I'm going to stream the movie that we're going to be discussing. And then Hey Hey One has followed along. Thanks so much for following, my darling. So Tuesdays, 1 p.m. is Terror Tuesday. Wednesdays, 1 p.m. I'm going to stream again. It's going to be more of a Valorant focused stream, like little beauties like this that come on and discuss things in the industry, in the gaming community. So we're excited about that. I added a little panel on my Discord server called Scary Stories. So if you want me to read your scary story or one that you wrote, one that you found online that you really like, you can submit it in the Discord and I can read it on stream. Keep it appropriate, obviously. There are some rules on the server, but I'm sure you guys will. Next week, the movie for Terror Tuesday is going to be the Babysitter. It is on Netflix. So if you want to watch it in advance, you can. I don't know how long have we been streaming for. Oh, we've been streaming for 6 minutes. Sorry, I should just moved your head again. So maybe before I go, I'm gonna do some voice lines for you.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
I hope so. I've kind of just thrown this on you. Hang on a sec. So comment in chat if there's anything you guys want me to say.
I have one.
Oh yeah,
This ties back to my story. Can you please scream bird? Like just bird.
Do I say that thing?
I don't think so.
Okay,
it's like hawk out or something. And
oh yeah,
we just call it bird.
Bird.
That makes me,
I don't know how else you would say.
that makes me so happy. Thank you. Oh, and another one, Gabby. That's my other friend. She just put it in the chat. The like pull your socks up one.
Oh,
we love
sure.
that one.
What is the framework of that? Let me look. Pull your socks up. I know there's. I can't remember what the exact line is. Okay. Pull your socks up. Pull your socks up. It's not, the mic's not great also, I apologize. Fireboy's gone. Fireboy's gone. I'm just gonna read some AJ0500 has just followed along. Thank you so much for following. Okay, I'm just gonna read some lines, and also if you want me to say anything, just comment it in chat. But I'm just gonna read some from the laptop screen next to me. Remember, everyone, if we survive, woodworking class tonight in the mess hall. Nimble hands, nimble minds. Not used to working with humans. Not used to working with humans. Usually just me and my pack. I guess it's worse if you guys get shot, eh? I feel what this place used to be. It's dying. What a damn shame. I don't remember that line. The last line that I just read you, but I guess
I
it is.
hear that all the time. I'm
Really?
like, yeah, I'm like, okay, Skye.
Oh my god. Can you get it? Okay. I'm no doctor, but I can patch a bullet hole or two. Let me know if you need healing. Walk out. Hulk destroyed. Hulk destroyed. Two of us. This place is going to be a zoo. Harden up, girlie. There can only be one Aussie around here. I'm no doctor, but I can patch a bullet hole or two. Let me know if you need healing.
I love her so much.
She's sassy. Someone commented on my YouTube channel because I couldn't work something out in a stream like tech wise, and they were like, "Oh my god, you are Skye," because I guess is she really bad at tech?
I don't think so, but there's like no technology in her kit. Like there's other champ or agents, I guess, with technology. Like Breach has this whole like robotic arm. Cypher has like cameras and tripwires, and she uses a bird. So
She's an eco warrior. Yeah.
yeah.
If that's it's so funny. Like I will like the more I think about it, the more similar we are. Like it is kind of weird because I'm so bad at tech and I'm so obsessed with animals. I don't have any birds though. It's so mean to cage
So
birds, you know?
now it's time to get one. You have to
Yeah.
get a bird.
Phone, please. Redeemed highlight my message. Okay. She's more nature based. Okay. I tell you what, I tell you the farmer do these fellas good.
So that's my friend too. He every time Skye says that, he will just recite it along with her, and I'm like, oh my god.
Oh, okay. Someone wants me to say, how do you say, do you say ghoul or gal? Which
Ghoul.
ghoul?
Yeah.
Okay. Help a ghoul out, would ya?
That's so nice.
Help a girl out, would ya? What does she say? Help a gal. A girl, help a girl out. Would ya
I
help
think
a
it's
girl?
help a girl out. Yeah.
That's so funny. Okay. I'll just do a few more. If you see one of my creatures, that's a good thing, all right. You'll figure out what they do eventually. Just some good old hard yakka. Standing in between us and victory. I feel something over there. Can't place it. Like us, but different. Someone made a TikTok recently of me, and I'm like saying my lines. Like I think they maybe took it from I don't know, maybe you know Carolina Rabassa. She's the voice of
Is that
Race.
Raze?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the voice
She's
of
been
Race.
coming up on my For You page so much. And I'm like, I love you.
Yeah, she's awesome. So I was on her Twitch, and I was saying my lines. I think that's what this person made the video from. Um, and so it's so funny. Someone compiled all of these videos of me saying my voice lines and made a TikTok about it. And I look so intense in this TikTok. And I was like, oh my God, is that what I look like when I say my voice lines? I'm like moving my face real crazy. And I'm like looking like real mad. I'm like,
Well,
oh
like,
my
doesn't that like
God.
help you though? Like the face motion or whatever. I feel
Yeah.
like when I see like voice actors like doing lines or something on YouTube, like they always have this like serious and exaggerated like face or something, and I'm like, well, I mean, it's working. It
Yeah.
looks like it's helping them.
You know what I do as well when I'm doing a voice job, and it's for a character, I dress how I think the character would dress. So like I would never wear a dress if I was going to record Skye's voice lines because Skye would never wear a dress. So I dress how I think they would, what I think they would wear. Like I might wear like cargo pants and something, you know what I mean, or like something she could move around freely in because she just wouldn't dress like that. So,
Yeah.
also, I'm reading Leslie just said that Zaki is live. don't know who you're raiding, but just letting you know. Yes, okay. Simply Santasia said yes. She's gonna raid my Zaki, my friend Zaki. I appreciate that. Okay, all right, you guys. I have just had the best time talking to this little lady. I want to thank you so much, Ashley, for coming and doing this for me. I'm just gonna move you up because you're looking a little weird over. I want to thank you so much for coming and doing this with me and chatting with me. And I'm really stoked that I met your community, and that you guys have been like such sweethearts and stuff. So I really hope to speak to you guys more. If anyone from Ghouls wants to let me know, like any suggestions or any, like obviously you, Ash, can suggest things. Anyone you might want to see me interview or have a chat with, I don't know everyone in the community. So I appreciate any suggestions or advice that you have for my channel. Join my Discord, join Ghouls as well. Follow all our socials. You know the drill, guys. I really appreciate you guys for being here and for watching us. We had so much fun. Shout out to Ken, the server owner, for starting Ghouls. I'm seeing the name Ken being mentioned in chat. Yeah, you guys are cuties. Stay smart and cool. Ashley, any final words?
Well, I just want to say thank you for having me because this is like so cool. I've been looking up to this like the entire week. It's really exciting. Yeah,
Yay.
everyone was really excited for this. So it's thank you so much for having me because that's so cool.
Course. I appreciate you so much. I'm going to change my screen to stream ending. So just mute your mic. Just remember to
Mm-hmm.
mute your mic.
All right.
All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming. Um, Simply Santasia, could you raid Zaki? You guys are the best. Yeah, do all the things, be nice to each other. Okay. Goodbye. Bye, Ash. Stream ending.